Selamat datang kembali di channel Metamorfosa. Tempat kita belajar bersama seputar kerajaan sorga dan kebenarannya dalam kehidupan sehari-hari. Sebelum kita lanjut, silahkan teman-teman like, subscribe dan bagikan agar semakin banyak orang yang gemar belajar. Terima kasih.
We have the UN, which could have been a great institution, but it was totally captured by the oligarchs who are running the show at the World Economic Forum.
Pada awalnya, para pemimpin negara di dunia bersepakat untuk mendirikan satu lembaga terbesar di bumi yang disebut namanya Perserikatan Bangsa-Bangsa atau PBB. Harapannya adalah dengan institusi terbesar di bumi ini, maka perdamaian di atas bumi ini terjadi. Tetapi itu ternyata hanya pepesan kosong semata. Sebab dalam perjalanan selanjutnya, PBB ternyata dikendalikan oleh para oligarki.
For almost 2 years and a half in Vienna, in Austria.
And you encountered the same problem there.
Exactly, because they approach this vision that it's a limit. I mean, they find at that time that we are going too fast and too dangerous.
Exploiting the resources of the planet.
Yes, but in a sense of greed. One is to exploit the natural resources, for example, in Ghana or in Guinea-Conakry. Why I say Guinea-Conakry? Because Guinea, as I have seen myself in all the planet I have been, is one of the most richest country in the world. And it's very small, but it's fantastic rich. The best top of gold and other natural resources that are in Guinea-Conakry. So Guinea-Conakry, if they want to exploit the natural resources for themselves, this is fine. But if they are coming others from outside, this is a problem. So here we are with a natural resources exploitation, because majority of the countries in the world, they have no control for their own natural resources. It's exactly the system controlled by Davos party, the same agenda as UN, exactly as I told you, and they control the natural resources, and people on the power, because I cannot say leaders, because it doesn't take this political leader.
Mereka yang kita anggap sebagai pemimpin-pemimpin dunia, para presiden dan perdana menteri dari negara-negara yang disebut sebagai adik kuasa, ternyata mereka hanyalah sebagai orang-orang penakut yang tunduk kepada mamon, tunduk kepada uang.
People which they have the power, they are their employees. The world oligarchic system, they have the power on Europe because they control all the people like Bundeskanzler or president or prime minister or whatever there are. Because they are not the employee of their people.
They work for the other side.
Exactly.
They work for the oligarchs.
They are employees of the oligarchs.
What you're saying is that the UN is now indistinguishable from the World Economic Forum, or Davos in short, because it is being controlled by the same ideas and the same oligarchs.
Totally. 100%. Totally.
And the World Economic Forum, in turn, creates their leaders who are then going to be elected by us through their Young Global Leaders program.
This is a point.
Dan ternyata para oligarki ini ternyata telah merekrut, melatih, mendidik, mentraining orang-orang muda, para pemimpin-pemimpin muda di setiap negara yang dianggap memiliki potensi ke depan untuk menjadi presiden atau perdana menteri di negaranya masing-masing. Mereka sudah punya namanya dan mereka sudah mengimplan kepentingan mereka. Jika suatu saat mereka menjadi presiden atau perdana menteri di negaranya, maka kepentingan daripada oligarki ini harus diberlakukan di negara mereka. Luar biasa.
In general, in United Nations, there are coming people which they check before if they are politically correct. But you have to be 100% totally correct, totally politically correct. If you are not, you cannot be in. They try to control you by salary.
Dan jika Anda setuju bahwa uang adalah sumber dari kemerdekaan, sumber dari freedom, maka Anda sudah masuk ke dalam jebakan daripada oligarki rakus yang hendak menguasai dunia ini.
Paying you a lot of money.
By different offers, in a sense that you have free access to the transport, free access to the restaurants, free access to different things. And in fact, it's a badge. UN badge does mean that you are someone important in compared with the people from the street.
Oh.
You know, this, I mean,
So they make you feel not just richer than the people on the streets,
they
but
feel
superior
important.
to them.
Exactly like in the banking system. Look to the young people who there are employees in the bank. He, in his car, he can see on the street his friend. I said, sorry. Exactly like Club of Rome. Exactly like WWF.
Yeah.
Exactly like Greenpeace. And we can have many examples like that.
Pretty much all of the NGOs, I would say.
Pretty much the biggest one, yeah. It's clear that NGO, by definition, no, non-governmental organization, which does mean the grassroots, the needs of the society, of the community, sorry. The
Yeah,
needs of
that's
the
what it should be.
should be. It was immediately,
Taken over by the oligarchs.
exactly,
Because they run the show. So when we think that they're doing whatever they're doing for the good of the people, in reality, they're doing it for the oligarchs because they run the show.
and also it's another NGO give money to another one. They support different other NGOs, but it's a very professional manipulation. Very professional, very smart, very intelligent. Just a line, very soft. You don't understand that you are part of the system. If the people, they understand what does mean the life today, all the governments, they disappear. They don't understand the life because the life is not what we know today. For example, we are in the house, we wake up, we go to the job, we are going, our boss say that we are going to another country, we take a hotel, we take the plane. This is not the life. The life is totally different. The life is how we can approach the nature, how much we are staying with us, how much you talk with yourself, how much time you spend in one day just for you. Only you. In the moment when you spend more time with you are more creative, more elegant, with your family, with your wife, with your children. The harmony is important, exactly like in the nature.
So what you're saying is when people talk about spending quality time with their children, what we should really talk about is having a quality life, not just a carved out niche, but a quality life. And that must be totally disconnected from these global corporations. And
Quality life does not mean that you are going to the mall with your children and with your wife to see a movie and to eat sushi. Not. And, by the way, to believe that you are going in holiday. Please try to understand what does mean this term. We are going in holiday. This is wrong. And exactly this is a manipulation. With the money in the pocket, I'm going in Caribbean, Madagascar. But normally, holiday have to be each day. And in fact, doesn't have to exist, the terms holiday. Because the life is a presence of holiday. We have to enjoy. We don't know to enjoy the life right now.
yes,
They are very careful.
Apapun yang dikatakan oleh Yesus Kristus, pastilah kebenaran sejati. Carilah dahulu kerajaan Tuhan dan kebenarannya, maka semuanya ditambahkan kepadamu. Itu adalah kebenaran kekal. Sampai bertemu di pelajaran berikutnya.
Subscribe, komen dan share, agar semakin banyak orang yang suka belajar